Drive World has just updated, so let's check it out. Heading into game, unfortunately we don't have change logs, but I'll start off with the first thing. They have an Amazon event that you're able to do right now. And for this, you'll get a small car that's similar to the Pals, that's like a Amazon van. And this is going to be pretty easy since all of the Drive World events are super easy. So for this, what you want to do is just click go. And then you'll just want to do this Amazon delivery and it'll force you into this car, I guess. This is what the car will look like. And that was really easy. I think you're supposed to hit these boxes though. I don't know. You're supposed to find those delivery boxes, I guess. So there was the first one. I don't know if they're the same for everybody, but I'll show locations, and if they're in the same spot, you might as well just go for them. The second one you'll find under the dealership right here where this light is. I accidentally hit it. Third one you'll find in front of this pier right here next to the dealership. Next one is right next to that other one behind this pink building. You can see the dealership right there. You can just hit that one. You'll also have one on the pier, so you can get that. Oh, and they actually respawn. So I guess you could just cycle the same ones. These are probably some of the fastest you could do. Just do this circle over and over again and you should get 25 pretty easily. Oh, there we go. I went over it. It doesn't actually notify you when you complete it, but I did it. I think you have to finish all 3 and it doesn't let you know when you finish them. Now I'll do the Amazon delivery job 5 times. There is 2 of the challenges done, and the last one is drive 8 miles. So I guess I just drive normally and I'll end up completing this. And there we go, we finished all of them, and now I'm able to claim the reward. And here's the car. It's the exact same as in the job. And from what I've heard, this car is really slow. Let's try and upgrade it and see how good it gets. Before we test it out though, you're not able to change the paint, unfortunately, anywhere. And since it's a partnership car, you're not able to put any accessories on it either. If you want to though, you can change the tires, which they don't have any rims, really, I don't think. So it really looks like it's not supposed to be like this. And let's see how fast it is. 300 miles per hour isn't too bad. I think this is bugged because it has a V12 in it, but it only has 1 gear because it was originally an electric engine. So it constantly sounds like it's at a super low RPM. It's not terrible though, especially since it's a free car, but I don't think it's going to be winning any races. And overall, I wouldn't say this event is that good. This car is really cool, but to earn it, it's super repetitive and there's no new features in it. And you also won't find any boxes out here. Like you'll only find them out in the city for some reason. Just seems like they didn't put much effort into it. Also doesn't seem like it has a license plate either. And it actually does have a door inside. It's like a cooler, but you don't actually sit inside of it. So I don't really know what that's for. To put your boxes in, I guess. But with that, let's move on to the next update we have, which is a revamp to the quest system. Here you can see they have fully revamped this quest UI, and this is what it looks like once you claim a quest. And we have this new tab for playtime. So once you reach however long this looks like 30 minutes, you'll get $70,000 on top of all this other stuff. It doesn't seem like this stuff here on the left is for anything playtime. It's just for the weekly prizes. And they also made it available to buy the last 3 weeklies. So if you want to buy the RFX or the Tessero or the Phoenix, you're able to until these are gone. So the RFX will only be available for this last week and then it's gone. So if you don't have this now or didn't earn it from the quest last time, you should probably get it. Although it's Robux, so if you don't have Robux, or I don't think it's worth really 300 Robux. You could probably find find this in auctions for super cheap. And then for the daily quests, these are exactly the same. They offer gold though, so I think it's 30 a day, which is pretty good, I guess. That means you'll get about 900 a month, I think, which the most expensive car in the shop is like 1,000 gold. And this week we have 12 weeklies, which is mostly just finishing races or obbies. And also I wanted to point out for this weekly prize thing, they fully removed seasons, so those aren't here anymore, so you won't be able to see the future cars, or there won't be 4 cars and then like an end of the season car anymore, which I guess does make sense since they had club seasons and car seasons kind of messed with that, even though they never had a season during the club season. But hopefully that means that they're actually working on the clubs again and about to start up the new season, because it's been a really long time. And also I'm guessing this is a bug, but you can't pin quests even though the pin quest tab is up here. Hopefully they fix that soon, because these are stuck up here until you finish them. But let's just start off with this pink obby. There are all the obbies done. It's the same obbies that were here back if you played during when the obbies were first released. So if you did those, this should be pretty easy for you. So now let's do these 3 other races we have. And there's all the races done. I think these might all be new races. I'm not too sure. And as you can see, they've gone back to barn finds for the parts, which I didn't like this system really. It's too easy to get the parts. The only way I think they could fix this is just completely removing the circle from the map, since these circles are really easy to find a barn in. Like if I just go to this one right here, I'm gonna find it pretty fast. There it is right there. It's pretty obvious, and you just drive next to it and I guess you'll end up finding it. I don't really like it. The next area over here, you just drive around, you find it. Like this is too easy. I feel like they could definitely get away with just not having the circles on the map, and people searching up tutorials or people spending more time just looking around the map for the barns, because this is way too easy. Here we go into the next circle and I can already see it. Like I don't really have to do anything. It's right here out in the open. The next one is all the way out into the desert, so let me head there. And it is so out in the open. This is so easy. I don't understand why they are trying to make the quest so easy. And the next one you'll find down here, and there it is. It's really easy to find these. Hopefully it's just to test out the system of you getting close to something and then they'll make it difficult in the future, because this is way too easy for quests, especially since they last an entire week. And here you can see what it looks like for the playtime once you complete all these. You only get money for this. You won't get any special rewards for it. I think they should have a special reward for getting all of it. I'm not sure how they would really do that. Maybe after you complete the playtime 10 different times, you get a unique reward from these quests. And now let's work on these other quests, which should be pretty easy. Well, that'll make things harder. I think it's no, I think it's under the map, which I can't check. Let me try restarting. And there we go. I finished all the weekly quests. They definitely feel more polished, but I don't like how they made some of them super easy. Like, I don't think that they should be bringing back barns in the way that they did. If they were to make them easier, I do think it should be like the drive 75 miles or jump trap stars, stuff like that, which they definitely did, because before it was like get 130,000 drive score, which was super annoying. And I definitely like the idea of having obbies to finish, but since these were old ones, I don't think they've created new ones. And to make this feel fresh, they would definitely need to bring new ones. I do think that the way they could have made parts even better was just to add them back to the old maps, like Japan and Race World, since these maps definitely need some attention now that they're really old and no one plays them anymore, unfortunately, even though Japan is my favorite map in the entire game. But with that, let's check out this Blackbird that we have. And here you can see what it looks like. I think it's a hatchback, and here are the customizations on it. All these customizations seem to do like really small things, which you're not really able to tell on the car, but this does have some really good customizations, and these headlights look really good. And for some of the last things, if you head into the shop again, you'll see that the Corsair, which was the old limited car, is now gone. So if you got this before, you're able to sell it now in auctions. And if you had a good number, you can get a lot of money for that. And I'm guessing next week they're bringing out Winter Rally again, where you're able to do a race and you'll get put onto a leaderboard like the old rallies that they used to have. But with that being said, let me know down in the comments about this update if you like the new quest system, and I'll see you in the next video.